Welcome to Destination Central, I'm Amy Forrest. Now this week we're in the historical town of Thames, situated beneath the majestic ranges of the Coromandel. We've got several great businesses lined up, so let's see what we have in store. Our first business for the day is Cruz and Stop. Now this is certainly a campsite with a difference. Let's go and meet Glenys. Hi Glenys. Now first of all, what is Cruz and Stop?
Cruz and Stop is a camping ground right in the centre of Thames Township. It's where people can come in camper vans, caravans, the little campers, and they can stay overnight or they can stay long term as long as they like. The campground offers some facilities, like we have a lounge area, there's toilets, there's a shower, and they just come in, plug in and settle in.
And can you tell me what your role is within this campsite?
I actually own the land, and we had this land here that we just didn't know what to do with, and we thought we would put some power sites on it and allow campers to come and stay right in the centre of Thames. We just took it as a gamble, but it's paying off. We're getting quite a few campers. They like coming here because a lot of people now, that's their lifestyle in their vans. We get everything from the bigger vans right down to the small vans. They know they can come here with their pets. We allow their pets here as long as there's not a problem, and so we get some really interesting people with that.
Well, it sounds like a great place to stay. So tell me, how do you differ from other campsites?
I think the main thing is it's affordable, so it's very good for overseas people in the little camper vans. They can come and stay here in a secure site, and they've got all the facilities they need, so they're a lot safer.
So on that point, what do campers enjoy most about the site?
They like the fact it's a hard ground, especially in the winter. They won't get stuck, because when they're in paddocks and when they're on soft ground, they get stuck. Our sites are made for the smaller vans. However, if they come in a bus or a bigger one, they will take up 2 sites, but we only charge them per site. They don't pay for 2 sites. You know, I don't want buses to go past and think we can't fit, because we do just spread them around.
Can you tell me a bit about your autumn specials?
For the autumn, it's the end of summer now. We've had a really good summer, and for the autumn special, we've decided if people would like to come to Thames and take part in the activities that are going on around here, they can stay for 5 nights and we'll give them their 6th night free.
Now, where exactly are you located in Thames?
As you come into Thames, you just drive down Pollen Street into the centre hub of Thames, and you will see Mary Street, which you turn to your right, and then on your left you'll see the big purple sign with Cruz and Stop. We also, you can just go out our back gate and across the road. We're located almost opposite the Thames Hospital, so we've found people in the Waikato region and over as far as Whitianga who have had small operations happening with loved ones, or various other things, have come and stayed here because it's affordable and their proximity to the hospital. So we've found that's a use we didn't realise that we would have, having our little campground here.
And how can viewers find out more information?
Our website is www.campervancruiseandstop.com, and our email is glenys@ihug.co.nz.
What a neat idea and a great location right in the heart of Thames. So make sure you stop here at this boutique campsite on your next cruise. Thames is a hub of activity, and Sunkist International Backpackers in the heart of Thames will help you organise an action-packed weekend while providing a cosy place to sleep. Let's take a look at what they've got to offer. Hi Craig, now tell me about Sunkist International Backpackers.
So the Sunkist was originally the Lady Bowen Hotel. It was built in the mid-1860s. It's a historic Kauri-built hotel. One of the oldest probably around that you stay in accommodation as a traveller. We've been here for many years now. The building's been catering for accommodation for, well, pretty much since the 1860s there, with a little break in the middle while it was a shop. We have a lot of people come through here, experience this area. It's a good part of history. and especially with an old gold mining town like Thames, it's good place to stop along the way.
So what facilities do you have on offer?
So we're pretty much more of a traditional backpacker traveller accommodation. We have large communal areas, with TVs, got computer access, internet access, that sort of thing. We have rooms ranging from large dorms, large cheap mixed dorms, to double rooms with queen-size beds. Shared bathrooms facilities. We've got a large kitchen area, really good outdoor area with barbecues and that sort of thing as well. So we offer pretty much everything for the modern traveller.
And who do you cater for?
Well, we cater for pretty much all sorts of travellers along the way. Cater for both, mostly international, but an increasing domestic market now as well. Because of the layout of the building, we don't cater too much for the young ones, but generally from 8 years up, we cater all the way through to 80 or 90. We get some pretty active older generation coming along and get in and amongst it.
So what other range of services do you have on offer here?
We cater for a lot of different situations. We sort of run with the theory of the stay, bike and hike sort of scenario. We do have the concession to run the only transport into the Pinnacles, into the Kauranga Valley there, so for people wanting to do the day hike or overnight hike of the Pinnacles, we offer that service as well. We have bike hire, if you want to hit the new rail trail or run up the coast there and experience the Coromandel Coastway or the walkway there, we can do that as well. Some people rent bikes for 3-4 days and explore a great area. We also run transport to the rail trail access points down into Waikino or even Te Araha if need be. We can cater for that sort of thing as well. And
what do you recommend for your guests to do during their stay?
If you come to Thames for a weekend away or something like that, there's a good thing to start is a Saturday market, good iconic Saturday market in the old Grahamstown area here. Check out some of the old museums, that sort of thing. It's a very historic town. Then, those that have got a bit more adventure at hand, get on a bike, head up the coast, try the railway, the rail trail. And then definitely there's some really good hiking here. We've got 21 walks up in the Kauranga Valley here. Pinnacle's been the highlight. It's a full day walk or overnight up there. And then for those that are really extreme, we've got the most extreme canyon in New Zealand here, run by Canyons. We can put you onto them. That's a really good day trip, abseiling down 70-metre waterfalls, that sort of thing. Or just jump in your car and go for a good day trip around the Coromandel, go and check it out, come back and have a nice relaxing evening.
And what is your website?
www.sunkistbackpackers.com, and all of those services are on that website there.
So where exactly are you located in Thames?
So we're in 506 Brown Street, that's in Thames. It's one street to the left of the main street as you come in, just north of the Pack and Save there. So we run along the waterfront up in Thames here, just across from Victoria Park. So right next to the finishing point for the rail trail and your starting point for the rest of the Coromandel.
This place has it all, a cosy place to sleep, a friendly social environment and a bit of adventure to spend your weekend in Thames. Don't go anywhere, as up next we get a bite to eat, and at the end of the show we find out this week's giveaway. Yum, I can smell the delicious aromas of Italian food wafting down the street, which reminds me I'm hungry. So let's go and see what Sharon at De Luca's Pizza and Pasta Bar has on offer. Hi Sharon, now tell me about the food that you prepared for us today.
Sure. This one over here is a Godfather, and this one here is a Maximus. That's one of our most popular pizzas, the meat lovers. And this one here is a Mario, which is a vegetarian pizza. We also have over here for you a fettuccine al pollo, which is probably our most popular pasta dish, and we have a Mediterranean salad.
So tell me, what other range of food do you have on offer here?
We have a big range of gourmet pizzas, pastas, and we do garlic bread, of course, garlic pane, and desserts, of course, several other starters, and we have a seafood range. We only do thin crust pizzas, which we make our bases fresh on the premises per day, and we also make our own pasta and also our own sauces, which are very delicious. Our most popular dishes are the gambaroni, which is a seafood prawn dish, and the fettuccine al pollo is extremely popular, lovely and creamy sauce with mushroom and chicken. And probably our most common pizzas are the Pacifica, Maximus and the Godfather.
Can you fill me in with a bit of history about the place?
Sure, we've been here for nearly a year, but the original owner, Vinnie De Luca, he set this restaurant up 8 years ago, and he has handed down to us all his original authentic recipes, and we did several months training and to make sure that we keep on the tradition. The decor is also authentic Italian style, which Vinnie De Luca did. So we've kept it in the same style. It's actually what it is like in Italy itself. So I hope it's got a romantic setting.
Now, what do you have to offer with those with special food requirements?
We naturally have a range of vegetarian pizzas, but we also make, on the premises as well, our own gluten-free pizza bases for those who require that.
Now, how can fans of your restaurant keep up to date with what's going on?
You can contact us on our website, which is www.delucas-pasta-restaurant.co.nz.
And what hours are you open and whereabouts are you located?
We are located at 640 Pollen Street, which is the main street of Thames. And our hours are Tuesday to Sunday, and we open at 5 o'clock.
Thank you very much, Sharon.
Okay.
Yum, that was delicious. So remember that if you're heading to the Coromandel, that Thames is the gateway to the peninsula. So make sure if you're driving through, head on into De Luca's Pizza and Pasta Bar. You won't regret it. From the finest foods Italy has to offer to the finest foods New Zealand has to offer, our next stop is Muddy River Fish Shop and Smokehouse here in Thames. Let's go and meet Andy and see what he has in store. Hi Andy, now can you tell me a bit about your store?
Well, it's been here for a couple of years, and I was originally in Kopu, but with the bridge being redirected, mall management here asked me whether I would, because of my reputation with my seafood, whether I'd bring my store into here. So that's why I'm here, been here a couple of years and ticking away very nicely.
So what is unique about the Muddy River Fish Shop?
What's unique about it is that we do everything fresh, everything, and we've got this novel idea of doing chips from fresh potatoes. I do wood roasted fish. All our fish is fresh, nothing is frozen, everything is done from fresh. And I don't think there's another fish shop that I know that cuts their chips up by hand and serves them to the customer. So that's pretty unique. So I find my customers are continually telling me, how great my fresh fish and chips are. So I reckon that's pretty unique.
Yeah, it sounds like you've got the personal touch. So what are some of your specialties?
Well, my specialties basically are anything in the seafood line. But my smoked fish in particular, my wood roasted fish, has had a reputation in the district for quite a few years now. And I've just recently built a new smokehouse in the shop. So the smokehouse is actually in the mall. There's no smoke comes out the window or anything like that. It all goes up through the extractors. So that is one unique factor, having the smokehouse actually in the mall. And the wood roasted fish that I do can be prepared from a fresh piece of fish in 7 minutes. And people are really starting to catch on to that, and they love it.
So can you tell us about the procedure of smoking the fish?
It's a little bit of a secret. I use Manuka wood chips, and it's in a smokehouse, but basically I don't want to let too many details out.
That's fair enough. So tell me, what have you prepared for us to try today?
Yes, what we've got here today is wood roasted salmon, done in my little wood roaster there, with a salad. All the dressings are prepared by myself, and there's a tartare sauce there that you can try, and also a few of my hand-cut chips.
Yeah. So what hours are you open?
Our specific hours are 9 to 5:30 during the week. We're open to 4 on the weekends and 7 o'clock Friday nights.
And where exactly are you located in Thames?
We are located in the Goldfields Shopping Centre, which is on Mary Street, Thames.
Thank you very much.
Lovely.
So if you're looking for a bite to eat on your trip to Thames, the Muddy River Fish Shop and Smokehouse is where it's at. Stay tuned as after the break we hear from some more great businesses from around Thames and we find out what this competition is all about. Our next business is a unique cleaning service offering a cleaner, healthier environment for your home. Let's go and meet Ross and find out more. Hi Ross, now tell me about your business.
I've been involved in Chem for about 25 years, coming up to 25 years this year. Chem is a worldwide carpet cleaning franchise. It was first came out of the States. New Zealand was the first country in the world to be franchised outside of America. And we've sort of had a bit of exciting news this last year where Chem was bought by the Home Depot, which is a $60 billion US company, so it sort of shows you the background that Chem has. New Zealand, as I say, has got 52 franchises. The area I've got is the Thames, Coromandel, Hauraki, Matamata district. But last year we also purchased the Waikato franchise, which takes in Cambridge and all of the Hamilton City area right down as far as Tamaranui. So I have a manager over there, which happens to be my son, and his wife are managing that side of it, and we have 2 vans working out of the Waikato region as well.
What benefits could this bring for those with asthma or allergies?
When we clean the carpets, the dry time is obviously a big advantage because we use a third of the water or moisture of any other type of carpet cleaners. But we have a product that we put on the carpet, especially for asthma sufferers. It's endorsed by the New Zealand and Canadian Asthma Society, and a lot of our customers have told us that they've never had a good night's sleep until we've cleaned their carpets and bedding and sprayed this product on their bed, and they don't know what's in it, but they call it a miracle because it's the first time they've had a good night's sleep in a long time, because obviously dust in the carpet is a factor as well. And that's it.
And what other products or services do you have on offer?
We've got, as I said before, our core business is carpet and upholstery cleaning, but we do also tile and grout cleaning as well. That's another aspect of our business. Our flood restoration and fire and smoke damage is something that we do a lot of in the insurance part of it. And we also have our own spot removers that we sell in cans for those day-to-day spills that you might have on your carpet.
So can you tell me who exactly you cater for?
Everyone. Yeah, it's obviously when we do our advertising, the demographics of who we want to market, I suppose, we get asked all the time, but it doesn't really matter if you're a student in a little flat or a pensioner in a little unit. It's farmers are a big market in our area, but it's everybody that's got carpets or upholstery, even cars that need cleaning, we do it. So it's right across the board.
So tell me, why Chem Dry?
Well, it's the best, of course. Well, Chem Dry has a lot of advantages. The drying time is a big advantage of Chem Dry. The amount of moisture that we use or water we use in our solutions. Also, Chem Dry has a GRAS rating, and GRAS stands for generally regarded as safe, which is actually a food rating. So unlike the name Chem Dry, which everybody thinks chemical, but actually Chem Dry is not a chemical at all. It's a mineral product that we use. It's evolved over the years from 35 years ago when it first started. They used a safe chemical in their products, but they've sort of gone from there and found better and brighter things to use. So that's what we use in our product.
And how can people get in contact with you?
Okay, well they can jump on the web. We've got the Chem Dry New Zealand website where it has the franchise locator, which is just chemdry.co.nz, and or also you can go on our own Gold Valley website and our Waikato website.
Great, thank you very much, Ross.
That's right.
So if you're after that deeper clean for your home or have family members who suffer from asthma or allergies, give the team at Chem a call. New Zealand is a nation with a passion for pedals. With all the new bike trails around the country, it is fast becoming a popular and fashionable form of exercise. So let's check out Paki Bike Shop. Hi Grant, now tell me a bit about your store.
My wife and I have been in business here for the last 20 years, and we first started in the main street of Thames, in an area down the what is known as Grahamstown. And we shifted from there after about 6 years to the shopping complex in the Goldfield Shopping Centre in Thames. And in the last 18 months we've been back in the main street, in the main block in Thames.
So what brands of bikes do you stock?
Giants is our dominant brand that we sell. We also sell GT, Del Sol, we sell Schwinn, Haro. We sell a number of other brands that we can get access to. Avanti is included in that too.
So tell me, what is your focus when it comes to customer service?
Our strengths are fitting the right bike to the person. That's probably our strength. In terms of going from junior bikes right through to the road rider.
So customers can come back once they've bought the bike for advice?
Yeah, they can do. We find it very important that we fit them up to their bike and their helmet and safety, and then we get them to come back and later on, within their first 6 weeks, to tell us about how they're feeling on the bike, whether they need it altered slightly, whether they need the handlebars up a little bit, whether they need a longer head stem or wider handlebars or things like that, whether they understand the gearing, whether they understand their bike. And then that's at that time that we talk to them about other issues like longevity in riding, like having cycling shorts, like the seat as to whether or not it's comfortable for them, things like that. So those are the sorts of things that we try to do later on, as opposed to doing that at point of sale. So we want people to understand their bikes, get used to it, and then come back and tell us what they want.
Now this store is not just about the bicycles, so what else do you have in store?
We have to diversify on what we sell. Part of that is with lawnmowers and garden accessories, so it's another part of our business that's quite important to us. And the other part of it is the sales of mobility scooters. We've been selling mobility scooters for about 14 years from the shop here, and we also service what we sell. And we do a lot of servicing for a lot of other brands too, as well. So we do that here in Thames, as opposed to having to wait for somebody to come out from outside of Thames to do that.
And where exactly are you located?
We're right in the centre of town, in the main block of town, 535 Pollen Street in Thames, which is the main street of Thames. And we're on the sunny side of the street in the morning and the cool side in the afternoon.
So how can viewers contact you?
You can contact us by telephone number, and our telephone number is 86 79026. That's 07 86 79026. And you could also contact us on through our email site, which is pakipaki@extra.co.nz.
So if you're in need of some new wheels, head on in to Paki Bike Shop in the main street of Thames. What a day exploring Thames. We've met some lovely people from the area, so make sure if you're heading into one of their businesses that you let them know that you saw them right here on Destination Central. Tune in next week.
This has been an Alpha Media production, a division of Television Media Group.